Before we begin, I just want to say that Toga is probably one of my favorite commentators in the SCC at the moment, but this point was just so nonsensical I felt the need to cover it. So, enjoy.
Not to mention, he's bringing up non-con and relating it to CP.
Well, Coda, that's because they do have something in common. They both have to do with people who aren't consenting or can't consent.
When non-con is a sexual fantasy done between consenting adults.
Oh no, did I leave that there? Okay, so despite Coda's lack of sources, that's still a pretty big problem. But Kumo does address this, right?
And throughout the video, it's a common theme, and it's made very apparent that most of Carmen's fetishes have to do with people not consenting or being unable to consent.
But how does this apply to the definition of non-con that Coda gives?
When non-con is a sexual fantasy done between consenting adults. Let me repeat myself. Non-con is a sexual fantasy done between consenting adults.
I'm gonna kill your parents.
You can find it weird and creepy all you like, but if it's done between consenting adults, what's the issue? Non-con doesn't even involve kids. It's a form of BDSM.
Okay, Coda, let's just go ahead and ignore it. Let's just let it fly over our heads. It's not at all something to be concerned about that someone that jacks off to kids also gets off to rape porn. Yeah, sorry I have to spell everything out for you, Coda.
Okay, so non-con is rape porn. Are you actually gonna prove this? Are you actually gonna show me why you're right? Because part of commentaries in general is proving why your stance is correct, and why your subject is wrong. And that's not helped by how Coda and you have two completely different definitions. But no, evidence is like quality control. It doesn't exist!
Okay, Toga, what do you think non-con means? Because the con in non-con is short for consensual, as in non-consensual. Non-con is specifically a sexual fantasy revolving around rape in some way. This also makes me wonder what exactly it is you want a source for, or evidence of. The claim that non-con can include fictionalized rape porn? Well, rape is non-consensual sex, so that just seems obvious. It should also be noted that Neko Koda and Kumo's definitions aren't contradictory, they just focus on different things. Neko Koda is right that non-con is a fantasy engaged in with consenting adults, and Kumo is right that it is essentially a fictionalized rape. You can consent to engaging in fictional non-consensual acts. That is perfectly possible. For those who are a little confused as to what I mean, well, think of it like this. Murder is a non-consensual act, by definition. However, you could consent to act as somebody who is murdered in, say, a murder mystery. So, final thoughts. Again, nothing against Toganium. This point just bothered me. Good night, and good luck.